Hi, and welcome to this month's edition of Dr. Kevin's newsletter. Welcome to 2021. 2020 seemed to start great and then went all downhill for lots of people around the world. For America, 2021 is going to get better. And as you read, we're going to discuss some of my thoughts and ideas on it. But what I wanted to do for you in this video is share that at the end of this newsletter, you can click a link for a poem that I wrote after recent events called Bleeding the Red, White, and Blue. And I certainly hope that you not only click and watch it, but please feel free to share it. I think it's important at this time that we are honest and recognize what came dangerously too close to happening. That there were people that were saying right out loud before that whole debacle happened that they were going to lynch or kidnap or murder our elected representatives so that they could stop the steal. Unfortunately, they were the steal. They were stealing our democracy. They were stealing what over 80 million Americans decided, which was that they were tired of the time of Trump, that they were tired of the angry, divisive bitterness that oversaw that 4 years, where things always launched off the back of making somebody a bad guy. I'm not making everybody who voted for Trump a bad guy. I know that some people's lives, they felt got better. Maybe they did get better. If they felt they got better, I guess it got better. Maybe it gave them some hope. Where that hope has left them, I don't know. But what I do know is I was born on the 4th of July. And I have been my whole life questioning what our government does, who our government is. But I question it as a patriot, not as a domestic terrorist. I am a repeat offender of challenging my officials, whether they're Democrats or Republicans. But I do it with my voice, my presence, my questions, and my vote. I have a right to bear arms, but not to use it against my government because I don't like who got elected as president. I didn't like who got elected as president 4 years ago. But I didn't show up like an armed militia trying to take over the Capitol building. That is terrorism. And the only way to take care of a bully is to stand up to them. And so I invite you to stand up to the bully techniques that were used. To say no more supporting this incendiary language and violence. If we really want to heal, we're going to have to cut out the part of the wound that is not interested in healing. The part that is only interested in being right. The part that will die to stop the steal. We have high treason in this country, punishable by death. When you try to overthrow the government, it's high treason. If they're willing to die to stop the steal, I'm all for it. These are both sad but rejuvenating times if we choose to make them so. I choose to make it so. Yes, we just can't brush our hands and move forward and pretend it didn't happen. We are going to have to root out the fact that it's not okay to bear arms, even if you're wearing a uniform, against our government and the way that it works. You had your chance to vote and you voted and you lost. Suck it up. It's time to move on. If you want unity in this country, become part of the discussion, not only by shouting and yelling, but by listening and speaking and finding the place of compromise. Your religion does not get to rule my life. Your fear or bigotry or phobias don't get to rule my life. There is room in this country for all believers of all faiths, all orientations. all of everything if we don't do it by feeling like we have to suppress, oppress, or violently eliminate those who do not agree with us. There is space in this country for everybody to have their little piece of America and the American dream, but not by treading on somebody else's. It is time to rejuvenate. And now, on a lighter note, let's start that process on this Sunday with the Web of Light Expo speaker series, where I am joined by talented speakers and healers that are going to give you some tips to stay healthy, whether it's the time of COVID or not, because it still is, to honor our grief and losses and move forward, to understand that it's never too late to have a miraculous life, to heal through and with music and laughter, and to help you create your best new year. All of that is up on this Sunday, January 17th. And then in March, we're going to be doing our next one on heart. Leading and being and changing the world from your heart, from our heart to yours. And that's coming in March. But right now, because you're on the mailing list, in the body of the text, you can send us an email and you get a special discount to attend this Zoom conference and start 2021 trajectory up and better than ever. Namaste.